What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? I don't see nobody on yet. I'm gonna wait to see what happened with YouTube. I got the alert. I don't see nobody on yet. Oh, it was a delay. I just see Mike. I see Derek. I had a long day. I just came on y'all for about 20 minutes, y'all. I was getting that Epsom salt bath. You had a long day, y'all. I was cutting here all day. Hello, everybody. I just came on to share this with y'all. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How many people on here? 18. Cut my light on. Where we at? I'm gonna wait till we get 20, y'all. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. We at 19. We need 20. Yeah, something wrong. Something wrong with the. Cause I see more than that. Hey, y'all, I have to leave in like 20 minutes, my friend. So I have to leave around like 10 o'clock. No later than really 10:15. I can't be on here, y'all, for real. Y'all been standing. They say y'all, okay, look at mine, Derek. Mine says one person, so they say you got to go out. Normally, I click back on, and then I go back on, and then it should change. Now look at it. Now it say 29 and 9. Y'all appreciate you, Mike. Hello, everybody. Who from Florida, y'all? Anybody from Florida? Anybody from Florida? Last night we did this when I was in Florida. I just wanted to see what was going on. Anybody from Florida? I told y'all when we win, we talk about it. When we lose, we talk about it. And I don't even know if I told y'all. No, I don't think I told y'all to play it. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Do y'all remember this from yesterday, y'all? I had one over Florida. I was just freestyling. Excuse me. Yeah, but it's so crazy, Derek. When I saw that, it never fails, y'all. Every time I say somebody go get triples, another state, somebody else get. I gotta remember this. I want y'all to remember this too. If I ever do something like this, y'all, I told you I don't really study triples. It may can be for all states. Y'all get where I'm coming from? When I was like, man, North Carolina, but I saw some trigger numbers in North Carolina. But look what Michigan got. So I'm only talking to the members who like to play triples. Now, if y'all don't play triples, please just don't be chasing this, my friend. These are people that play triples every day. So, like, when you hear me talk like this, no, well, y'all go play triples anyway every day. But I gotta go check the forecast in Michigan. But that's how they get down, though. North Carolina got 125. North Carolina got 125, and Kentucky. Kentucky got 125 twice. That's on my list too. That's on my list too. Yep. I want to check this, but pay attention. Look at this, y'all. Do everybody remember this from last night? I just want to go over this, y'all. Look when I went over Florida. I just want to share this with y'all. Yeah. So y'all remember this when we we subtract the date, we subtract the date, we subtract the date. South Carolina got 569. Is 569 on my hookup? Oh. Uh, so look, y'all, this is Florida. I want y'all to pay attention to something right quick. Because I still don't know what happened tonight, but still. So we subtract, and then I subtract. We said we go subtract today, right? So first we subtract. 1 take away 5 equals 4. 1 take away 6 equals 5. I just want y'all to see something right quick. 1 take away 7 equals 6. 1 take away 8 equals 7. So all I'm gonna do is this. So y'all see this? Y'all see this? So low key, this was the king. This was the king. This should have been a king. So this should be a, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm gonna circle this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. Cause I don't know which one is which. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Florida. Yo, go to Florida. So Florida got 4, 6, 7 today. So I'm gonna put 4, 6, 7. So they got that 4 in the evening. They got that 5 in midday. They didn't get no 6, but that 9 take away 3 represents 6. Look at this. I'm sorry. They got that 7 today, but I was wrong, y'all, because when we did this, I said y'all need a 7-5, but we still gotta wait to see what happened in their next draw. That's this midday. We still have to see what happened evening. Y'all get where I'm coming from? This was midday. But so far, I see they got that 7. So when I'm checking over my work, y'all, because I told you I don't know what happened. We got to see what happened to the next. We got to see what happened to the next draw. But when I was looking at this, the next step we did, we added, y'all. We said 5 plus 4. We said 5 plus 4 is 9. And then we said 6 plus 5 is 11. But we flipped that 11 to a 2. And then right here we said 7 plus 6 is 13. And then right here we said 8 plus 7 is 5. So that's why we had 7, 5, 7, 5. That's why we had 3, 6, 3, 6. That's how we had 5, 11, 2, 5, 11, 2. And then that's how we had 4, 9. That's how we got 4, 9. So y'all see how we following the track, right? We following the system, y'all. So watch this. Now, if they don't, hold on. Something else I did. I said we should have did this. Let me write this down. 6, 3, 7, 2, 8, 1. And we go put the 9 right there. Bam. So right here, I'm gonna do this. 9, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5. I'm gonna put the 10 right here. If y'all watch my video, y'all understand this. So right here, it's got to be 11. Excuse me, y'all. What's 11 with? We start off with double zeros. 8, 3, 9, 2, and 6, 5. Right here is 12. So right here we had 7, 5 last. 9, 3, 6, 2, and double sixes. So when we were right here, we didn't get this. They kept the 9. So right here, they got the 2, 5. That's why this one hit. Bam. So right here, this 8, 3 hit. Bam. That's why we got that 8, 3. So right here, I was saying we should get a 7, 5. But I'm gonna see what happened later today. They didn't do this. This is what they did, y'all. Now watch this, y'all. By researching and looking at this, do y'all see what they did, y'all? See what it is? I gotta wait to see. I shouldn't have talked about this yet. I said what we gotta wait to see what happened tonight. But when I'm looking at this, y'all see this? So y'all know this is April the 15th. This is April the 16th. April the 17th. April the 18th. Florida dropped 0, 54. Y'all just got, damn, they split the, wow, they split the 5 and said, hold on. You said Florida got 0, 54. Y'all said Florida got 0, 54. It didn't show up on my phone yet. What's up, Miss Tammy, y'all? Hey, watch this. Watch this. Hey, Rocco, if watch this, Rocco, look at this. So what y'all get last night for evening? What y'all get last night for evening? Rocco, what Florida get last night for evening? Okay, I gotta go in a minute, y'all. Watch this, Rocco. Watch this. Watch this, Rocco. When we do this, we do not get no credit for this. Rocco, when we do this, we do not get no credit for this. But it's good to know this. It's good to know this. Watch this, Rocco. Watch this, Rocco. What's 8 take away 3, y'all? What's 8 take away 3, y'all? Okay, Rocco said 5. So watch this, y'all. Didn't I rewrite this flipping the mirror chart? Didn't I rewrite this? When I see a 3 next to an 8, it can bring a 5. When I see a 3 next to an 8, it can trigger a number 5. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I got something else for y'all. Watch this. This is how the lottery get down. Watch this, y'all. What about what's 3 take away 7? What's 3 take away 7? And you said Florida got what tonight? So y'all see why 837 is 54, but we don't get no credit for this. Now watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. What's 8 plus 3? Watch this, Miss Tammy. Watch this. 8 plus 3 equals 11. But I remember when I went to Deon Staley class, Deon Staley told us this on his notes. I hope he can find his notes. I hope he can find his notes. But I remember going to Deon Staley class, and I remember on his notes he told me that a number 11 can flip to a 2, or the number 11 can flip to a 0. He told me a number 11 can flip to a 2, or the number 11 can flip to a 0. That's what he told me. So he told me this number 11 can flip to a 0, or it can flip to a 2. The 2's supposed to be in first. So what they trying to tell me, they trying to tell me 5-4 with the 2, or 5-4 with the 0. Or they could have said 5-4 with the 1. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. So what happened, y'all? If you said Florida got 5-4-0, we know why they got 5-4-0, my friend. Y'all see this? Y'all see, I got another way. How I know they didn't do this? How I know they didn't say 3 plus 7 equals what? Hello, y'all. How I know they didn't do that, my friends? So what's the 10? They still could have said 5-4 with a 1, 5-4 with a 0. You see how the lottery get down? They nasty, y'all. But we get no credit. Let's get back to this because I was wrong. Let's get back to this, y'all. I was wrong. Let's turn this over and let's get back to this because we didn't get none of this. All I'm looking at like them, they split my 7 up for midday and they split my 5 up for evening. See, when I look at this, y'all, yeah, I'll be wrong. Like if I played the lottery and I did this for Michigan, I'm gonna be like, damn, I was wrong. But I'm always look at this like, damn, I was on the right track. They what they get in the midday? Oh yeah, right here, y'all got the 7. Then you said y'all got what? 0, 5, 4. I don't like how we got that 7-5 and the different. But I always used to teach my group midday and evening. That's really one draw. They just split it up to get our money. Hey y'all, we gonna make this lottery a midday and evening. That's how they get down, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from. But watch this. When we lose, we win. So right now we lost. But I always told you, hey y'all, I'm nervous. You know why I was nervous? Look right here. We didn't get a 6-3, did we? Look, they gave the 4-9 right here. Look at this one. They gave the 2-5 pair. Right here, look at this. Why did they get the 6-9? We did get the 6-9. They said 6 plus 3 is 9. So you see how they flipped that 6 to a 9? That's why they got the 3-9. When they do this, y'all, we don't have no control. So look right here, y'all. They didn't even play fair at all. Watch this, y'all. What's 7 plus 5? A 12. They ain't even play fair at all, y'all. But watch this, y'all. What's a 4 and a 6? I guarantee y'all if I go to my chart, a 4 and a 6 represent a 2. I guarantee that 2 gonna be the first number. Y'all know why 4 and a 6 represent a 2? Watch this. What if I do this, y'all? What if I say 6 take away 4? Let's go say 2, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say 2 and a 4 should bring a 6. I'm gonna say a 2 and a 6 should be able to bring a what? A number 4, right? So a 6 and a 4 should be able to bring a what? A number 2. Now watch this. So what this telling us, y'all? Y'all give me my friends. Watch this, y'all. So watch this. What is a 2? That's why they gave that 4 and that 6. Watch this. What's a 2, y'all? A 6 and a 4 can represent a 2. So we got that 2, y'all. When they do this shit, look at this, y'all. When they do this, I don't have no control. But when this happened, I told y'all when we got right here, I was nervous. You see how they did the same thing, and then they did the same thing? See, tomorrow will tell a whole different story. Are y'all with me, my friends? Now watch this. By looking at this, I'm looking at this like, damn, what do they do? I noticed they kept that 4 for April, and they kept that 5. Look at this. Look at the 16th. Watch this, y'all. If we count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let me put that. Y'all know this a family. It's an even family. So watch this. When I'm looking at the 16th date, look at that. And then I'm looking at the 18th date. Look at this, y'all. They gonna follow one another. See, I didn't know this in the beginning. See, when you lose, you're supposed to win, y'all. You know what to do and what not to do next time. You get where I'm coming from? But this still can be kind of tricky. So watch this. They kept that 4. Watch, they kept that. They kept April. And then they kept 5. After we said 1, take away 6 is 5. They was mainly telling us a 4-5 pair should hit that day. You see how I can win money, y'all, if I'm on the right track? See, I wasn't on the right track right here. And this some fast working, y'all. See, when I do this shit, you got to take your time. That's why I be telling y'all, I can't go to all y'all state and do a rundown. I fry my brain. I was freestyling right here, y'all. Not saying I was wrong or right. You get where I'm coming from? I wasn't on the right track. So look what they did. Look at this. 17's not in that family. This a I family. Look at the 18. Uh-oh. That's an even family. Look what happened, y'all. Then they do this. Y'all. Watch this. They kept April. And then they kept that 7. This was telling us 4 with the 7 pair. That's why we got that. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's how you do the date. Like when I normally do the date, I know, like if I'm on the 15th, I know they gonna do something on the 16th. Sometimes they may follow it on the 17th and the 18th. But when I get to these 2 dates, I know they gonna do the same thing, and then they gonna do the same thing. Then I know they kind of be on the same pattern, but you can tell they wasn't on the same pattern. And then watch this, y'all. You see this date? I got so much love for y'all. Watch this, y'all. I need y'all to help me out. Watch this. 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 equals 13. Look at this family date. Why y'all think we got that? Y'all know why we got that 3-8 pair? I know, y'all. This the after fact. I know it don't count. Look at that 3-9 pair. That's why they got that 3-9 pair. Y'all get where I'm coming from? We don't get no credit. All I'm doing is I'm breaking inside the numbers for y'all, showing y'all what they was doing, my friend. No, we don't get no type of credit. But I want y'all to see how the lottery get down. That's why that number follow that. Why? Look at that. The 15th date. 17th. Same family. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. I don't have to put 21. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Look at that. You got the 15. You got the 17. See how they follow that same track? Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at these 2 dates. I'm about to cross that 1 away. I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need that 1. Now watch this. What if I do this, y'all? Watch this. What's 5 plus 2? 5 plus 2 is 7. Watch this, y'all. Look at this. That's the 16th. Look on the 18th. Then we get a 7. Y'all see how I know patterns, y'all? See, I did this type of pattern in Michigan. But you don't do this every month. You don't, the same pattern not gonna be every month. That's what I'm saying. I have to get on their track and see what they doing. Y'all see that? But this don't count, y'all. But like if I lost that weight, next time I do the date, I really have to take heed. I really have to focus, my friend. All right, my nigga, you came on to say all that on my page. Watch this, y'all. Somebody tell me this, y'all. What happened on, hey, y'all in Florida, what happened on 4/13? Somebody tell me what happened on 4/13 at Florida, because I know they didn't do this. I know y'all didn't get it too. What happened on Florida, y'all? I gotta go in a minute, y'all. I'm tired. No, I was saying on 13th. What did they get? April the 13th, midday and evening. Y'all don't have to rush, y'all. Y'all don't have to rush. Take y'all time and find it. Y'all don't have to rush. Yeah, y'all don't have to rush. 605. I have patience, my friend. I promise y'all I have patience. So y'all got this. So they added. So they added right here. They start adding. What's up, everybody? No, that's not no accurate pattern. Nope, I don't see no accurate pattern. But I noticed something. Y'all know I love the research. Look. Hey, y'all, I told y'all, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, y'all. So I don't exercise tomorrow. If I do exercise, I'm not going to be on live. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I know I got to give me some rest. And again, I'll be going to bed like 11 to 12. No, I need at least 7 hours. My body don't be getting that 7 hours. See, I supposed to have been in the bed, sleep. And I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Look at some of y'all states, but still. Yeah, I got to go soak. After I get off here, I'm about to go soak. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Y'all know this is an I family. Just listen to this, y'all. A odd number, a odd family. Just think about this, y'all. If y'all be if not talking about it, if y'all stop slow up, do with. If y'all know somebody that stayed in y'all neighborhood, or y'all not even neighborhood, y'all know somebody, y'all be like, man, they odd. So you know how they be saying like a odd number, and I just label this like a odd family. So when I be saying, man, that's an odd family, they odd. They mean they doing something different, right? Right, my friends. So I would want to know what's the meaning really of an odd number and an even number. I'm not talking about 1, 3, 5. I want to know why they label that like that. It's a meaning to this. But look at this, y'all. I noticed on the odd date they did this. I was just mumbling to y'all. I was talking to y'all and I was thinking at the same time. And it might sound crazy what I just said. But I just be like, hear people like, man, you an eyeball. Why you gotta be the eyeball? It gotta be one eyeball. That's what I mean by this. I wonder why they label this an odd number. Somebody doing the opposite. If we all turn to left, this person want to turn right. Look at the eyeball. Y'all get where I'm coming from? To me, that's like doing the opposite of what we doing. But y'all see the wordplay? I told y'all the wordplay. Like I be exercising, exercise, size. Listen to the word exercise. I'm Xing my size out. Exercise, size, size. A lot of wordplay, y'all. What's up, Godfrey? What up? What up? But I noticed they got an 8. I wouldn't be surprised if they get an 8 right here. What up, Pork Chop, bro? What up, Pork Chop? What up, Pork Chop? Man, I be seeing a lot of YouTube. Yeah, you was getting in the rain. Yeah, Pork Chop, that's what's up, bro. Putting in that work. Salute, bro. Y'all salute. Yeah, much respect. Clean reps. Your push-ups be clean, your form. And what's so crazy, Pork Chop? Pork Chop, Tim Effect showed me some love on this channel, bro. I was like, wow. Tim Effect, oh yeah, appreciate the love, bro. Oh, you already know, bro. Appreciate the love, Pork Chop. Real talk, bro. Appreciate the love, bro. Hey, y'all, before I go, I'm gonna let y'all see my man. Yeah, Tim. How old is Tim? I think they said Tim like 70 years old. My cousin be like, man, it's hard. My homeboys would be like, man, it's hard. Like, man, look at this guy, man. He's 70 years old. But y'all notice they got an 8. Yeah, appreciate the Pork Chop for real. Man, Tim is, yeah, bro, for real, bro. One time when he did like 1,000 push-ups, I'm like, whoa. I struggled like at 6 or 7. I did 1,000 push-ups 2 times. And then he be doing the pull-ups. I'm gonna let them see him before I leave. So I noticed they got a 4-8 pair. They got a 4-8 pair. And then right here they got a 3-8 pair. And then right here I can say they got a 9-8 pair. And then right here I still can say they got a 9-8 pair. So right here when I look at this, y'all remember I told y'all the I family. But this is the king. This is an I and an even family. I told you this like a queen on the chessboard, not the king. Because like when you play chess with the king, you only could, you get where I'm coming from. That queen could do anything. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's what that 9 remind me of. That queen. And the 0 and the number 1 remind me of the king. Because a 10 is a 9. A 9 is a 10. That's why I say when I be hearing these lottery guys talk, I'm like, they always talk about a 9 is a 4. No, they never talk about, they not teaching the proper language in the lottery. A 9 is a 10, a 10 is a 9. Watch this, y'all. Let me finish this. So I want to know, is it a possibility that we can get an 8? And then by looking at this, watch this. I'm looking at these 2 numbers. Watch it. They said 4 plus 3 equals 7. Y'all get where I'm coming from? And then on this date, they went like this. They said 4 plus 5 equals 9. Y'all get what I'm doing? I know this the after fact. Y'all get what I'm doing? So then when I come here, I know it's going to change eventually. Y'all remember I was telling y'all 2 days do the same thing. So I'm expecting it. I'm expecting the 17th probably do something different. And look at this. This is a special number. That's a special number, y'all. So you know what they did right here? They said 4 take away 7 equals 3. See, this how when I was doing this, y'all, I was like, man, hold on. I'm talking years ago when I started learning the lottery. I'm like, hold on, man, the lottery is doing math on us. And then I started learning, okay, it's math. Then I started seeing like, hold on, it's a pattern. And then I was like, hold on, and they counting. I start understanding that. That's all I be trying to tell y'all. I only can show y'all so much, my friend. But I'm leading y'all on the right I'm leading y'all to the right direction, my friend. So when I'm looking at this, it's a possibility that they can get an 8. So I'm looking at all these plays, y'all. Like they was telling me, look at that 8 is a king. That 8 came with that 7. That's all I'm playing midday and evening. That's all I'm playing midday and evening. I'm gonna try to research that right third number. But all I'm focused on, I'm gonna wheel this. It's gonna cost me, if I wheel it one time, it's gonna cost me all $57. If I wheel it twice, it's gonna cost me $100. So if I wheel this twice in midday, it's gonna cost me about $108 midday. So that means if it don't come midday, I have to do the same thing evening. So in my mind, I gotta be like, D-Wiz, can you afford to spend $108 midday chasing an A7 pair? Then can you afford to spend $108 evening for that midday pair? You get where I'm coming from? So D-Wiz, can you afford to spend $216 to chase this pair to win how much? How much is 2 wheel tickets? One wheel ticket is $500. So if you played this twice, that means you won what? That means you won 1,000. That means you spent $216 to win 1,000. Y'all see that? See, this it take a G to do this, and then it takes a person to know, not believe in your work, to know what's going on, my friends. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm just saying that's if you will it twice. But if you 50 cent will it, that's like $27. If you dollar will it, it's like 50 something dollars, 57. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's if you playing this twice. You don't have to play it twice. But then Magic, well, I can't say that because you can will that joke and this can happen. This happened to me before, y'all. When I was doing the pattern and I spent a lot of money still doing the same pattern, and this happened to me. Y'all remember I told y'all I've been in a lot of fights when I won, and then there was times that's when I picked my fight, y'all. Now let me start up with D Wiz. Now would you make this bet on this? No, I wouldn't really do that, y'all. I wouldn't do it no 2 times like that. I might 50 cent will it, y'all. I might do it twice. I might 50 cent will this in midday. It's gonna cost me about $50, $60. So $60 midday, $60 evening. That's gonna cost me $120. Y'all get where I'm coming from? $120. Once I got 2 wheel tickets, y'all. Did I say I played this twice in one time? Yes, 2 wheel tickets. That's $500. So I still profit, y'all. And then you don't even have to will it, y'all. You can play this $1 box 2 times. Or you can play $1 box 1 time. If you play $1 box midday, that's $10. If you and then you lose, you got to play this again evening. That's another $10. But you hit in the evening. So watch this. You spent $20 to win how much? You just won 81. You get where I'm coming from? Certain numbers and certain patterns you break down. That's why I did this. That's why I said evening, midday. And this considered midday. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I kind of labeled this to see if I see a pattern. Yesterday I told you, hey y'all, it's not no accurate pattern. They told me this. By looking at this, it wasn't showing no accurate pattern. Now, if it would have been like midday, evening, well, that still don't mean that they got to go that route. So look at this. You see how they add it, and then they subtract. What if they subtract right here? What if they subtract right here? What if they say, you see we got 4, 4, 4. What if I put a 4? Because tomorrow the deadline. Because then we got the 20th. That's a whole different pattern. When you get to the 20th, that's a whole different pattern in the lottery. That 2 minutes going to be a lot of doubles going on. And then look at this. We got a 3, 5, 7. Watch this. We got a 3, 5, 7. It's like we counting. 9. Look. Now we going up. This one, what we doing? No, I can't say we going down. We not. 7. No, it's a dip. I can't say that. 4. Take away 9. Remember how we said 8, 9 pair? You remember how we said 8 with the 3 pair? They don't have to do this, y'all. I know they might not say 8 with the 5 pair. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I can be wrong, y'all. You see how they kind of counting? You see how they kept that 4? You see how they kept this 4? 8 was the king. This is called a pattern, y'all. Don't this look like a pattern? The 8 is the king. It's like a pattern, y'all. It's like you tying your shoe. You do the same thing. See, they can stop right here now. I promise y'all. See, they can bring a pair that represent an 8. Let me put this right here. 7, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4. My brain takes me there. So I noticed right here they kept that. They kept that 4. They kept this 8. And they kept this 7. They did the same thing right here. They kept that 4. They kept this 8. And they kept this 9. See right here, look. They kept this 3. They kept this 8. See, some of y'all who flip the mirror, the first thing y'all will be like, man, they flipped that 4. They flipped the mirror, that 4 to a 9. That's the first thing y'all flipping the mirror, folks, to say. That's the first thing y'all to say. That's the first thing y'all to say. I promise you that's the first thing y'all to say. Man, they flipped that 2 and 9. No, they didn't. They didn't. Because a 12 bought that 12 pair. Like this. This 14 might bring a 14 pair. Watch this. What would make 12 with an 8? A 4. What would make 12 with a 3? A 9. Hello. Hello. What would make 14 with an 8? A 6. What would make 14 with a 5? A 9. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all follow me? Y'all see how I'm playing around, y'all? That's how they got that 7, 8. That's how they got that. You see how I'm checking over my work? That's how they got that. See if they go keep this. Now that third number can vary. And watch this, y'all. Y'all know what's so crazy. See, I told y'all how we know this ain't. We might not even supposed to be gambling on this. But watch this, y'all. Y'all notice they got an 8 in the back. Y'all notice they got an 8 in the back. Y'all notice that 8 in the back. Y'all see how they be getting down, y'all. See, when you research, you get to see all what they be doing, y'all. You would know that the lottery really is a system. You're not going to be saying, man, yeah, it is rigged. But it's a system, y'all. And the system can be broken into. Hello. Yup, and 4-1 brought a 1, 7, and 11. Y'all same family. 1, 7, and 11 pair, same family, y'all. That's 4-1. Yup. And I told y'all, I thought Michigan got that. But everybody, do y'all get this, my friends? Everybody that's watching, y'all. Do y'all see how they got this number? Y'all see how they got, and all I did was follow the pattern, y'all. And the whole thing, I'm not telling y'all can do this. The whole thing, I can't even tell y'all how I be getting these patterns, real talk. I just be looking at it and shit just be flowing. You know, when I really be breaking this down, I really be getting happy. Like, wow, that shit really did happen. I've been doing some crazy. Hey, them easy picks fire, y'all. But I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. I'm gonna check the board in the morning. I ain't gonna check y'all stay tonight. Hey, y'all know what else too was so crazy? Look, y'all want me to tell you what's so crazy, y'all. Y'all still with me? Talk to me, y'all. Y'all still with me? Okay. Hey, y'all. I can't say too much. I'm not. Hey, James, look at this. That easy pick from March the 19th, that total to 13. That easy pick for April the 9th, total to 13. You get where I'm coming from? I saw that little fly somewhere. You see this easy pick right here on April the 9th, that total to 13. Look, when I research y'all. So I got an easy pick today, y'all, and the easy pick total to 13. And watch this, y'all. And from this, when I did my research, I showed y'all my easy pick, y'all. This easy pick is new. I showed y'all these three easy picks. And I told y'all I was going to research. I never got two with my friends. So I did this early today, my friends. So when I was doing my research, I noticed when that total to 13, I noticed they got like a 13 pair. You get where I'm coming from? An A pot, that's why I put that in the circle. And then look at this right here, 724. That total to 13. Look, they got what? A 538, a A5 pair. Because the 13 brought an A5 pair. So look at this, y'all. Look at this, that total to 13, 3, 4, 6. And they got a A65. Y'all get where I'm coming from. So today I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if Michigan go get an A5 pair within 2 or 3 days. I told y'all when I don't talk about something, y'all, I know what's gonna happen. Look, y'all. I didn't hit y'all. That ticket gotta be somewhere in here. Oh, here you go. I already had them ready. Look, y'all. And I got these early. I got these in the morning. Look, I got these in the morning. I got this in the morning at 10 o'clock. I told it to 14. So I said, let me do this one first. And this one told it to 13. That's how I got this right here. So when I was researching, I said, this is my notes. So I already wrote that down right there. They got an A5 pair. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So look at this. At the bottom, I'm waiting to see if Michigan get, well, I ain't do nothing with this. See, I didn't want to talk too much. I hit. I'm not gonna put the state. You seen this little neck, y'all seen it fighting a little neck. So look, y'all. Look at this. Look. 3 plus 2. Hold on. Look at the last number. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Y'all see why they got that? But we're not looking at the whole thing. We're looking at the 8-5. You see how we kept that 8 and we flipped that 3-2? That's an 8-5 pair. So what is this, y'all? I'm not going to let y'all see that. So if this is an 8-5, what is this? What's this? If they kept the 8 and 3 plus 2 is 5, 8-5 pair, what is this, my friends? Yeah. Put that 6 right there. Y'all see that? 9, 6, 9, 7. Y'all see that? 6, 9, 7. Now watch this. See, this was tricky. See, they didn't do this, y'all. Look at this. 346. So I don't know if they did this, y'all. I don't know if they did this right here. You see this? You see how they got 3 and 3, 7. So I don't know if they flipped that to a 10 pair. I don't know if they flipped that to a 10 pair, meaning what's a 10 pair? 9 plus 1, 8 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 5 plus 5. And then all we did was put that 3 right here. You get where I'm coming from? All they did was put that 3 right here. That's why they got this. You get where I'm coming from? All they did was flip that to a 10 pair. That's why I didn't do nothing yet. You see how I'm researching, y'all? Y'all see how I'm researching. And then you see this right here. How I know they didn't do this. How I know they didn't say 4 take away 6. It's 2 to make it 2, 3. You see how I'm researching, y'all? I'm not jumping out there playing. I'm going to know what to do. Like if I was to do a pattern with the easy picks, I go to the store and get easy picks till I get something that total to 13. and then I break that 13 down, and it's gonna let me know what's gonna come that week. So watch this, y'all. So do y'all see this? So look, they're not giving me no accurate pattern, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So watch this. You see how this say 346? I'm gonna do the same thing, 382. So I'm gonna put 382. So I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna be like, okay, cause look at that 10 family. This the same number, y'all. Watch this. Look at that 382. 382 is 346. How do it? Cause we put that 3 right there. What's that? That's the same number. You see how we got put that 3 right there by that 7-3? That's the same number, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So watch this. What we gonna do? We can put a 10 pair. 9 plus 1, 7 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 5 plus 5. And then watch this, y'all. You see how they said 4 take away 6 is 2? I can do the same thing. 8 take away 2. I can put that 6. You see how they said 2, 3 pair? Along with that 3-10 pair. How I know they might not say 6-3 pair along with that 3-10. So it's telling me don't go out there and play it. It's telling me wait and see what happened for that week. Y'all see what I'm doing, how I'm investigating. I'm still using these 3 to help me break down this, my friend. And then I try to break this down. You see we'll say 374. That total to 14. I got notes for that too, y'all. Somewhere in here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that when something totaled to 14. When something totaled to 14. Then I did the 13, then I went to right. Look at this, y'all. You see how I'm keeping track? Come on, y'all. This is notes. When I told y'all about the easy pick, this is like the easiest thing ever, y'all. Because I know what I'm looking for. And then I'm researching, seeing what's going on. So if I decide to play the lottery, all I do is go get easy picks. And this gonna make my job easy. I don't have to break my neck. I don't have to be choosing for no pairs. It's all, and this is what I taught y'all. Whatever your total, that's your sum. Look at the 14. 14 will bring a 5-9 pair. So what you trying to say, Michigan? What this total to, y'all? What this total to, y'all? That total to 14 on it. Look at that. These different patterns. Look at that. There go a 3 with the 11 pair. Look at that 3 with the 11 pair. Y'all see what level I'm on, y'all? Y'all see how I'm trying to research? It ain't telling me to go out there and play next. I'm not worried about this, but I'm gonna keep this by standby, and I'm gonna put this in the book, and I'm gonna put this next to it, and I'm gonna keep notes. And then after I finish the 13, then I'm gonna go to this. I'm not doing both of them, y'all. I can if I want to, but why? I'm gonna study one and see what they doing. Then I'm gonna move to this one. Come on, y'all, talk to me. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all remember I told y'all about the bingo cards? I can do both of them. I don't want to. I want to do one thing at a time. Y'all get where I'm coming from. But I kind of showed y'all what was going on. I kind of just shared with y'all what was going on. I'm just using my eyes. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'll keep y'all posted though. Cause after I learn this, again, I can ask y'all. Well, let me shut the hell up. I'll be putting my foot in my mouth. But yeah, let me go soak y'all. I just kind of gave y'all the answer. All I'm doing is sit back and see what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. All right, y'all. Much love. I don't know what time, but I'm gonna see y'all in the morning, y'all. I don't know what time. No exercise. I'm about to go soak. I know I'm gonna get up late. get up late. So y'all got 4, 6, 7. 4, 5, 0. They kept that 5. All right, y'all. Much love. Much love, y'all. Much love. Much love. Much love. Miss Helen, y'all. Much love. All right, y'all. Man, your boy about to soak. All right, y'all. Oh no, this probably finna show y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, this pork chop. He was just